Hello friends, welcome back. Yesterday we discussed about out of box thinking. Today I am going to share you a story of a farmer and his daughter. In a village, a farmer had taken a huge debt from the village head. He was working very hard to pay off the loans, but the interest rate was very high given by village head, due to which the farmer was worried not only for putting food on a plate but also marrying his daughter and give a better future. Villagers head was not only greedy but also had evil intention. He wanted to marry farmer's beautiful daughter, which was she was half of his age. Because of this extraordinary burden of loan, the debt, farmer was not only anxious, anxiety, and not only anxiety but also was stressful. One day, the villagers had put a condition that all your debt and your interest will be waived off. But your daughter has to play one game. The game rules were such that in a non-transparent steel jar, they will put two pebbles. One will be black and another will be white. If the daughter has to pick up one of the pebble without saying into the jar, if she picks up a black pebble, then all his debt will be waived off. But if she picks up a white pebble, then also the debt will be waived off, but she has to marry the village head. Farmer was very upset or very sad that he don't wanted to ruin his daughter's life. He didn't wanted to agree, but somehow daughter convinced him that at least your debt will be waived off and you can live better life. Of course, she didn't wanted to marry the villagers head, as his intention was evil. But somehow she convinced his father that at least we have 50% of probability to get rid of waived off and we can live happy life. She agreed, and next day morning, the farmer, his daughter, the village head, and some of the villagers and stranger came to a land, to graveyard, where many of the pebbles were lying with black, white, and many. Stranger was told to just pick up two uh, two pebbles, one white and black, and put it in the jar. You must be thinking that this evil guy, how he agreed to do this unintentionally. But he was somehow bribed the stranger to put both the white pebbles in the jar. Farmer's daughter's life was in a stake, so she saw that he has picked up both the white pebbles and he has put it in the jar. Now, think what you would have done if you were in her position. Option 1, you will you will say that this person is a village head and he will measure our life and we just have to go ahead and just take it. The second option would be tell the villagers that he has put both the white pebbles. But she thinks of for the sometimes and she go ahead and picked up one pebble and she dropped it in such a way that it was a mistake and no one could realize which pebble was that, which color pebble was that. And she told and apologized that please, I'm sorry that the pebble fell down, but any of you can just check which color pebble is inside the jar so that we can determine which pebble she had picked up. As you all know, they were both white pebble, so the village person has picked up and saw that it was a white pebble. That means that she had picked up a black pebble. This way you can think out of box. If she would have told that to the villagers would have told that it is a mistake and he would have done same thing again. And that time she couldn't have been able to do and say that no, it is again a two white pebbles. So thinking out of box is most important. Your presence of mind makes you think out of box. So be present and be attentive. Thank you for listening to the story.